Hello everyone, welcome to Cope UiPath. It's me Rakesh Gupta and today we are going to talk about Get App Credential. Okay, so Get App Credential basically you will get it into the ReFramework. So let me open the UiPath Studio. We'll understand how Get App Credential sequence or workflow that we get with the ReFramework works. Okay. So now as we have opened the UiPath, let me go into the ReFramework. So I'm just going to download the template that is given by the UiPath. So now if I will go into the project folder and under that framework, so here you can see I don't have any Get App Credential. Okay, so I don't know why in the latest version of ReFramework they have removed that, but if you want to get the Get App Credential, so what we can do, we can go to, so for that go to Chrome and search UiPath ReFramework GitHub and just go to GitHub page, and here we can see under the framework section I have Get App Credential. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to download this zip file. Okay, and I will just open this folder and I will extract it. So I'm going to extract it here. Okay, so this one is the file, and now under the framework section I am having Get App Credential. Okay, so I'll simply copy this. Let me close all these. Okay, I will simply copy this and paste it into my root folder. Okay, under the framework section. And now if I will refresh here, so you can see I am having the Get App Credential. But now if I will open this, so you can see I am getting the error message. Okay, this activity is either missing or could not be loaded properly. So for that I will go into manage package, and under the all package I will type credential, and I will take this one, the one that is coming from the UiPath, and I will hit the install button. But there is a catch here. Okay, I will let you know, just let it download it. So as you can see, though we have downloaded the package, but still I am getting the error message. Let me show you. Here you can see I have downloaded this package, but still I am getting the error. So for that what we can do, I have to downgrade the package. Okay, so I will click on update and I will click on save button. So now as I have downgraded the package, now I am not getting any error message here. Okay, now let's understand how this Get App Credential works. Okay, so here if you'll see, the entire block code has been written into try catch block, right? So what it's doing basically, it's trying to get the credential from the orchestrator. So here if you'll see, I have defined the credential. Okay, so I'm just going to pass it hard coded. Basically I just wanted to explain how this Get App Credential works. Okay, so first it will try to get the credential from the orchestrator. If it is not getting that, so obviously it will throw the error message. So here we are checking that out username is nothing or out password is nothing. It means if we are not getting the user ID and password from the orchestrator, then what I am doing, I am trying to use the Get Secure Credential. So try to understand the difference here. It's Get Secure Credential, you can see it here. Okay, and this one is Get Robot Credential. Okay, so Get Robot Credential activity will get the asset, or you can say the credential, from the orchestrator, and Get Secure Credential activity will get the credentials from the Windows credential. If I will go here and I will type Credential Manager, so if I am storing any credential here in the Windows credential, so that will get fetched from the Get Secure Credential. Okay, and if you are using the Get Credential activity, then this activity will get the user ID and password from the orchestrator. So if I am not getting any credential using this activity, then it's trying to get the credential from the Windows credential. Okay, and if the credential is not found in the Windows, then what it will do, you can see here, let me just minimize, reduce the size. Okay, so you can see it's requesting, just a moment, it's trying to get the credential from the Windows, and if it is not getting the credential, then it will request the credential from the user. Okay, and now if the user is passing the credential, then good, it will add the credential into the Windows, and if user is not passing the credential, then it will throw the error message. So we will see the entire thing practically. Okay, and if the user is passing the credential, then it will add the credential into the Windows credential using this secure method. Okay, so that your password will be encrypted. So now, as of now, what I am doing, I have the credential stored in orchestrator. So after this, what I am doing now, let me take a message box activity here, and what I am doing here, I am just writing user name coming from orchestrator, and then I will simply write out_username. Okay, so I am just writing that whatever the username coming from the orchestrator, and if I will run this, so you can see username coming from the orchestrator is admin. Now let me do one thing, let me change the credential name. So this credential name is not available in orchestrator, right? If you will go and see here, there is no credential name which is having user demo credential 1. Now what it will do, as I said, that if it is not getting the credential from the orchestrator, it will try to fetch the credential from the Windows credential. Okay, so in Windows credential here you can see I have defined a credential test that contains the user ID and password. Okay, now instead of this in credential, I will pass it here test. Okay, and now what I am going to do, I am going to take a message box activity, and here I will write user name coming from Windows plus out_username. Okay, so yeah, out_username. So if I will run this, so you can see this time it's taking the credential from Windows. Okay, now if it will not get the credential from Windows, then what will happen? Let's say here I am passing test1, and in my Windows I don't have any test1 credential defined. Okay, so now if it is not getting from the Windows, so what it will do, here we have put the condition that credential not found, so it will request the credential from the user, and if user is passing the credential, then it will add that credential into Windows, and if user is not passing, then it will just throw the error message. So let me run and show you. Okay, it's not getting any username, it's just displaying the pop-up message. Okay, and now you can see it's asking the credentials from the user. If I will click on the cancel button, so it will throw me the error message. Okay, you can see it's throwing me the error message, and here let me delete this, because here it's not getting the username, that's why it's only displaying the hard-coded value. Okay, now if I will run again, and if I will pass the credential, then it will simply store that credential into the Windows. So now it's asking me, now if I will pass this, so it will store the credential into Windows, and then it will run after that. So you can see this time I am not getting any error message. So in today's video what we have discussed, that if you are not getting this Get App Credential in your framework, so how you can get that, and if you are getting error message even though after installing this UiPath credential activity. Okay, here you can see now it's okay, it's saying to update. Okay, and then how it actually works. Okay, so it first try to get the credential from orchestrator. If it is getting from there, then well and good. If it's not getting, then it will try to get the credential from the Windows. If it is not getting there from there also, it will ask the credential from the user. If the user is providing the credential, then it will move ahead, and if the user is not providing the credential, then it will simply throw the error message. And if user is providing the credential, then it will convert that into the secure string using this method, and it will add that credential into Windows Credential Manager. That's all for today, guys.